Alright, we're gonna do some stoves. Give me a little shot of some of this black coffee. Some of my community coffee. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll do them one at a time. This is a silver fire you're looking at right here. That's a wood stove. I'll carry that with me in my day pack. I always have a poncho. This is Rich Lighter. It stores in its stove when you tear it down. This is a gasifier stove, y'all. Aggravating sometimes. But anyway, it's a gas. See the parts. You can pack it. You can pack it pretty tight. That's my wrist lighter. It goes right here. This goes on top. All goes in this little bag right here. Goes in my pack. Use that for making coffee. Mostly. I can cook on it. But I usually just use it for making my coffee when I'm out in the woods. Maybe it's raining and I set up my poncho for a cover and brew me up a little pot of coffee while I'm waiting for the weather to calm. This right here is a Dragonfly MSR. Expensive damn stove for one thing. And it's like a high maintenance woman. It will get persnickety on you. You gotta keep it up. You got O-rings. If you're not into doing maintenance on it like that, if that feels like that's over your head, don't fool with it. The reason that stove is sitting here, because it will simmer. It will truly simmer. It's the only one of these stoves that will simmer. These MSR stoves, they get a little persnickety. This stove right here, that's a little Coleman. They call it a Featherlight. And I guess compared to this old one here, it is a Featherlight. This old 502 weighs a ton. Proper number on this thing, I don't even know. It's a model 400B. It's not It's not a multi-fuel. You gotta burn white gas in it. You're gonna be cleaning that summit every time you turn around. Very reliable little stoves, quick, easy to set up. You ain't got all these gas bottles and pumps and all that. You just pump it up just like you're doing a Coleman lantern. Very handy. This is a 1965. Do the math on that. 65, 75, 85, 95, 2005, 2015, 2025. This thing is 61 years old and still going strong. These two little stoves are my go-to. In this same vein, let me explain to you what this grill's doing sitting here. When I'm camping in my P-row, this grill comes with me. It lays in the bottom of my boat, on top of my tarp. As you can see, they fit underneath this grill. I can set a pot on top of it and cook, instead of relying on the stove and trying to do the balance act and end up spilling something and making a damn mess. The object here, as you can well see, is to be comfortable, be able to cook. I can sit a coffee pot over here in a pan with water bubbling and heating underneath this, with this stove underneath it. Keep my coffee hot and I don't have to fool with a fire. I'm up underneath the tarp and it's raining. You gotta have stoves, or you're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna have a good experience. You're not gonna have a good experience at all. As your pumps, that's for your MSR, standard MSR pump. That's my stove. That's just a quick rundown on it. You got a Dragonfly MSR, you got an old MSR Whisper Light, and you got a Coleman 502 and a Coleman Feather Light right here. And a silver light, a little silver light right here. That really works well. Really does. It will surprise you. There's a learning curve, but there's a learning curve on any of these stoves. All of them have their in-house ways. And nothing but use and using. You know, a lot of people, they go camping once or twice a year. We can't. This is all the time for us. You know, like I said, well, this is nothing to us. What I shouldn't, and Cuz correct. He said, you shouldn't be saying that on these videos, and he's correct. But what I meant by that is we grew up doing this. We've been doing this for all our lives. This is what we didn't have video games. You either went fishing, or you went hunting, or you mowed the damn grass, or you milked the cows, or you fed the cows, or you wormed the cows, and then when you got time, you went hunting, and you went fishing. You go to the lake, spend a couple of days fishing, putting up some fish, eating, having a good time, drank a few beers, enjoy yourself. In order to do that, you have to have the gear. This is a necessity for me. And anybody that knows anything about camping, being comfortable, or know. I mean, 2-burner Coleman stove's fine. The only problem with that is you're limited to the size of the pots you can use. Underneath this grill, I can put a 16-inch pot over here and make coffee at the same time. I can put a 12-inch skillet on here and start cooking breakfast and make coffee at the same time. And I'm not in a bind, I'm not doing a balancing act on top of the damn stove. If you understand what I'm saying. So this will give you 2 burners. And I actually squeeze in 3 on it. I've done it. Yes, sir. So there we go. We'll cover some pots and pans, and I have my kitchen sack over here. That's a large Alice pack. And I use that for my kitchen when I'm going boat camping. I'll bring that baby. It handles all my pots and pans, and all these stoves fit in it. All these pots fit in it, and then some. So there we are, little buddy. The stove is the beating heart of a campsite. When it's raining and the wind's blowing and it's cold and you set your tarps up, put your windbreak up, you get underneath there and you crank these little stoves up, make you a nice hot breakfast. Make you some biscuits and eggs, fry you some bacon. Oh my God, yes. Cook, baby. Eat. That's what we all about here. Having a good time. You're not gonna have a good time if you're wet and you're cold, or you're hot and you're hungry. You're not gonna have a good time. Not at all. And if you gotta cook over a fire in 85-degree weather in Louisiana, it's gonna really suck. Really suck. Anyway, that gives y'all kind of idea where we're coming from. We're gonna cover some more gear here. And we're gonna, like I say, we'll get around to it. We're gonna cover the fishing gear. Fishing season's right here. We are transitioning as we speak. I gotta go see about some pigs. We'll continue this later. Yeah, buddy.